Okay, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Okay. Here's a little bit of bad news. I have lost about at least 1 hour of footage. It was basically about me doing a couple of side quests now here in Henshaw. In the link connect, I got a side quest to locate a certain ex-bell tower mercenary who's gone rogue and basically has a team of soldiers, and they're doing they're basically like turned against their former employers and yada yada yada. And then another one that was a side quest for, well, indirectly to Hugh Darrow, his associate. A woman gave us a task to retrieve basically like a data chip. And from basically terrorists, some group of terrorists, and we did both of those things, and I thought it was recording because I was using quick keys, so I have no absolute way of knowing. So basically, like when I press the keys to start recording, I have no way of knowing whether it actually started recording or not. So anyway, let's get back into the game. This is like right after I reported my mission to this associate, and we got our reward, and now we're kind of ready to. Oh, and by the way, when it comes to the quest to find that mercenary, his name was Michael Zelazny. There's basically, of course, the option to just talk to him and kind of peacefully agree things, but this time around I kind of decided that, well, I'd handle the situation a little bit differently than what I usually do, and then so I basically tossed in the stun grenade and charged right to the middle of this little group of them and used the typhoon augmentation to basically take out the whole team in basically a single blast. And anywho, and of course we also went a little bit on a rampage and killed all the bell tower troops that are patrolling the streets, just to retaliate that ambush that they had set against us, or Adam and then Malik. Anyway, so let's continue with the main quest.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. Couldn't let information about something as sensitive as the Hyron project get in the hands of the wrong people.
No, we couldn't. So, Meng Yao told you about the project, I see.
A little.
I'm afraid words can't do it justice. To fully comprehend the ramifications of what's been created in Panchaea, you'd have to see it for yourself. And who knows? Perhaps one day you will.
Right, so now we're supposed to track down Sechenko's signal, which is pointing towards this place over here, which, as it so happens, is basically a hideout for the Harvesters gang. Now, there is the main door access, but this courtyard is guarded by plenty of Harvesters. Now, I've certainly done plenty of runs when I've just, basically went guns blazing and killed everyone. But, if you know what you're doing, sneaking past these Harvesters really isn't that difficult. So, I think we'll kind of switch back from our previous murder mode into now a bit more stealthier approach, just because. You know. Well. Come down here. Yep, this is the elevator door, so. Right, so just save the game. 44, I believe, yeah. And let's go. Well. I don't know. Is he gonna see me? Do a little test. Okay, I think that worked out just fine. Okay, now he's staring this way. So we'll wait. Turn around.
Shut down the legal rally prematurely and closed the Broadview tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries resolved. Regardless.
Okay, yeah, he's walking away. Sometimes it's not so easy to kind of determine when someone is either walking away or... And here we go. That's it.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
Your breath stinks.
Tong.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker goes missing. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter our room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Savchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets then giving me choice args, so I close my eyes.
Savchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging people. Problem is, bastard's got my son. And he gets a bullet if I step out of line. See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden pods. Then, when you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
Now the sewers that he's talking about, they happen to be the same sewers where I tracked down this group of mercenaries. Right. So this is not a peaceful way to handle things. Well, I've been stockpiling these. Automatic unlocking devices, and as you can see, the game is literally throwing these now everywhere. Like this harvester hideout, it's full of these things. And the thing is, even the place where his son is being held prisoner, even that place has like these unlocking devices all over the place. So I'm just gonna slap this in here, and just slap this here, just Typhoon ammo. Sure. Oh, there was a ammo capacity weapon mod. Just slap that into pistol. Right. I mean, we had already picked a code to, I think it was sold to the computer there.
Handful of people.
Well, by the way, if Malik actually dies in that ambush, then by the time we come to this hideout, her corpse will have been, you know, placed on this. Yeah. Right. Well, actually, use one painkiller and take that. Some remote detonated explosive devices, if that's your thing, which can be used, for instance, blowing open walls. Yeah, here I'm just gonna slap this to here. Damage upgrade, which you can slap into pistol or sniper rifle. Have I put anything on this one just yet? Damage? Yeah, I have. So I guess I'll start to increase the damage of the pistol then. Okay. Well, breakable walls. This place also has a lot of like hidden pathways, kind of ventilation shafts and all these kind of like alternative routes you can take. But now that we are friends with them, no, they don't like me. Yeah, as you can see, just a whole bunch of these. Sniper rifle ammo. Yeah, just gonna. Another R-dead in here. Stun gun. Cooling system. This is for either the heavy rifle or we can also put it to the plasma rifle, which we haven't even seen yet because they only appear much later in the game. Yes. Yeah, now these people are kind of friendly to us because we already managed to, you know.
We're talking about bullshit, people. Bollocks if you're in London. Merde.
Just because. Another R dead. There's a breakable wall here. This room was full of electricity, but that little power switch turned off the power. And, yeah, I'm just gonna open this, even though I don't have to. Yeah, this offers another route downstairs. I mean, I'm gonna use these unlocking devices like very liberally now. I don't have to really save them for anything. So I'm kind of almost deliberately keeping my hacking capture level at 3, and then so generally speaking, if anything above 3, so 4 or 5 level, then I can use the hacking devices. Actually, one weapon mod that I didn't take last time, which is the ammo capacity. Right. And now the pistol is also maximum capacity. Oh. Well, might as well go this way. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because all the streets have been cleared of these those bell tower soldiers. But I mean, basically, the way I see it, it really is the case of them drawing the first blood, because they attacked us. And by they, I mean Bell Tower, because they had that ambush at the beginning of this Hengsha level. So, at least this iteration of Jensen does not feel particularly merciful. Yeah, the sewer was open because I have already been here in that lost footage. Okay, so Zelazny and his team, they were basically this spot over here, and the people we had to take out and get a kind of data chip, they were kind of in this area over here. So yeah, and these guys over here we had to take out non-lethally because it was like a special condition for that mission, is that they are not, that we are not allowed to kill anyone. Oh, by the way, this mission to rescue Tong's son, this is actually not part of the regular version of the game.
You one of Tong's boys?
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I ate for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside Bell Tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, Migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical Bell Tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily. When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Sure, I'll just rewrite this save. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Even this place this section of the sewer. There's sort of like 4 of those unlocking devices there. Just okay, so as I said, this little side quest does not exist in the standard version of the game. This is exclusive to the Director's Cut version, but I think also the pre-order version of this game also had this quest. Now, this Director's Cut version also has the Missing Link DLC. Which used to be like a standalone separate expansion, but then in the Director's Cut version it's sort of integrated into the game. Which of course that I think the pre-order version did not have the the missing link, but it did have, well, this Typhoon ammo, but I have already 1 stack. I don't need any more. There's toxic gas. Of course, we are immune to toxic gas, so we could just go through it. But if you can lift heavy objects, you can have access, or if you just, you know, these are breakable boxes, so if you just shoot them or blow them up, you can also clear the path. Here, and here's the valve to turn off the poison. So, and as I said, I'm gonna just use this. Like, even this is level 2. I could have this, but you man down, yeah. Grenade launcher ammo. Well, that's also one of the sort of new weapons that are in the Director's Cut version, but are not in the, like, let's say, the basic version of. There's a lot of energy bars in here. There's see, there should be, yeah, there. Have some more. Yeah, why not use top my health? Well, we could go here, but this place is kind of full of gods. Well, oh, did I accidentally use one of? I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to press the quick key for taking a candy bar. I pressed 9, but 9 is of course allocated to painkillers, and I wasted a bottle, but it doesn't matter. Yep. We could have also approached from this side, but there would have been laser beams here. Well, yeah.
Access granted.
At the security panel, Of course, that's usually the easy way to do things, so... Well... Machine pistol ammo. As I've said before, this is not a non-lethal playthrough by any means. Sometimes I will sneak past enemies, sometimes I will just, you know, murder them in cold blood. This is level 1. But you know what? We could hack it, but there's just so many of these tools, like seriously. Yes, so you can switch off security cameras and open cell doors. Yeah, prison cells. And the middle one has a guest. Hi, Tong.
You Tong's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me, but you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, Father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
Tell me something first. How the hell was Bell Tower able to nab you?
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentations. I find them dangerous and not something our family should be putting so much trust in. But father expects me to... how do you say it? Follow in his footprints? So a change of scenery is required.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si-hung would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hengsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the triads against Bell Tower, you've put the entire population of Lower Hengsha at risk.
That may be true. But you are here to rescue me, aren't you? So my plan seems to be working this far.
Right. And sometimes the more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your grasp.
I will try to remember that, American. Are you ready to go now?
I'd feel a lot more confident about things if I knew what the device was and exactly what you intend to do with it.
You mean they didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much Father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose existing technology?
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to new customers, then yeah, I noticed.
Not necessarily a practice I approve of, but not everything gets resold. Sometimes it is taken apart and reassembled into something more useful. A handheld version, for instance, that doesn't need to be implanted in the human body to work.
You're still not telling me what that thing is.
Easier if I just show you. So, shall we leave?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah, but stick close. Your father and I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure Father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, from here on in, it's every man for himself. See you later.
Ghost. Yeah. No need to do this again, I think. Right. So this is the big room we were watching through Smart Vision earlier. It has plenty of guards in there, but as we have seen, there's also, shall we say, alternative paths. Let's that always off there. Yeah, so the stealthy approach. You know, now that we have, once again we have like,
I've got a go! I see you! Move on position!
oh, it was F3, right? Right? Typhoon, that is. Come on. So, wait. Controls. Keyboard. Typhoon. F3 or F4? F2. Well. Yeah.
Did you hear footsteps?
Yeah. Jaboom. Shotgun. Yeah. You know what? Now that we have been stealthy, we have rescued Tong's kid, we have gotten the ghost bonus from this mission, might as well go and have a little fun. I mean, what is life without fun, right? Right?
You see that? The door opened, but no one came through.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Rockets, if that's your thing. Well, this one.
Sweep the area! We've got a body here!
Sweep.
Nearing source of disturbance.
We know some.
Suspicious. I don't like this. Shit, what a mess. What happened here?
Hearing source of disturbance.
We know some... Looking. What's the...
Well...
A target! Hostile run!
Yeah, sure. Here's what movie is like.
He's here somewhere. Nothing.
Yeah. Flashbang. Maybe I'll take one, sure. I mean, it's not like if I need more carrying capacity, I can't drop anything. So, I think there was a unlocking device somewhere. Yeah, there. Alarm panel, huh?
Access granted.
Yeah. He had a shotgun. Okay. That's it. I think that's enough fun for now. And it's enough because we already take care of everyone in here. Well, let's see. There's a particular item and I would have the carrying capacity for it. Well, I'll take that. I'm not sure if I will actually keep it. But oh yeah, I used a typhoon, so I might as well take that. Okay. So Tong's kit has now been saved. Right, so back to Harvester hideout here.
Confirmed that the cause of these disruptions has been linked to a major malfunction. Their biochip. A device which transmits neural impulses directly.
we get sniper rifle rounds? Okay, so it's okay. That's 5, yeah, that's a little too much. But I will have like 1 full stack of shotgun darts. And then we shall go and meet with Tong. Now that we saved his son. Yeah.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece?
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
That's 1 debt paid. Now tell me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Right. Let's see. 45, okay, yeah. Make a big save now. '60s, '50s, '40s, 45, yeah. Well, we still have those glitches every once in a while. Now, had we changed the chip or upgraded the chip, we would not be getting these glitches. Which might have seemed like the thing you should do. But later it will become evident as to...
You buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself.
Well, as much fun as I would have with this grenade launcher, which is basically as powerful as the rocket launcher, but it only takes half the space, and instead of those firing rockets that go directly forward, it fires grenades that kind of do like an arc. But I'll sell it here. And the grenade launcher ammo. Reload speed. Yeah, well, I'll buy the reload speed. Yeah. I'll have the template.
Come back anytime.
Yes, templates to do. Is there anything I want to? Maybe no. Maybe not. Just slap the reload to pistol or maybe pistol. Why not? Right. Yeah. Flashbangs. I mean, I could have bought maybe like 2 templates and turned these into like flashbang mines. But doesn't matter. So this is now the bell tower port. Credits. That's just a non-lethal ammo. Hack this.
Access granted.
Well, disable the security bot, at least for now, and shut down shut down there's a security camera there. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay, good. Silent take down this guy. Storage unit B. Yeah, disable the turret. Now hair raising. Oh, I got caught. It's not easy. It's not easy to sneak into this particular guard room. Find the in.
No one's here. Why am I jumping in shadows? Couple more cameras.
let's cause a little bit of ruckus here. So just turned on all the security features against these soldiers. Now the robot is on our side. Oh, there would be the silent version in here. So let's see if I... So, the silent version would take this much space if I wanted to have both of these. That would not leave too much extra room. So.
Need a better spot. You had enough? You've had it!
I didn't see the sniper earlier, so I wasn't sure if the sniper was just hiding. Okay. Well, took this knife.
Access granted.
Yeah, just gotta unlocking device here. So I can turn off some cameras. This guy is at least carrying. Yeah, just... Right, so we don't have to go to this one. That's rifle just to use. Rate of fire upgrade. Let's slap that too. Maybe the sniper rifle, sure. $58.95. Damage upgrade. Sure, pistol. Don't I have a code for this? I should. Well, if I don't, I'm just gonna... I mean, I'm sure this code is also somewhere there, but... Alright, I think you had to hack the terminal in one of those little guard shacks. And then one of the messages in the emails will have. This.
Access granted.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on that bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Access granted.
Well, maybe make another save. 47. I mean, we're kind of being hitmen here, right? At least we're killing. Well, maybe now.
Gunshot! He's still here! Search it! Are you over there? Nothing here. I think he's gone. Report it and stay alert. Nothing here. Tell me you saw that. Let's check it out. Stay away! You know what's good for you.
Kill the American and find that hacker! Keep looking. Sweep this place clean.
Optical clear. Keep looking. Nothing here. I think he's gone. Report it and stay alert. You see it? What are you doing here? You've had it.
Well, not the most elegant way, but I missed, so, you know.
Keep looking. Sweep this place clean. Find him.
Someone's here. I've got it. He's on the run. Enter combat. He's on the run. He's hiding somewhere. Search the place. He might be over there. Got you. Good shots! Terminating target. Activate self-destruct sequence.
Couldn't really justify tossing in a... you know, tossing an unlocking device on a level 1 computer, so... just turn off the turret upstairs. Right, well... let's go grab some sniper rifle ammo. Oh, and the director's cut version, there's a target leading system, and I think there's supposed to be isn't there supposed to be like a sort of shotgun maybe? Okay, maybe I'm remembering wrong. I might just remember things wrong. I mean, that also happens. Well, should have sniper rifle ammo, so this guy has sniper ammo. The one on there on the roof also has sniper ammo, so right? Yeah, you do. Plenty. Sniper rifle has 1. This has 4. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Once again, we went on a little bit of murder rampage. Is this like good role-playing? Well, even though these games contain role-playing elements, let's face it, they're not really role-playing games per se, so it doesn't matter. And we could even hack this.
Access granted.
Yeah. So, the game is telling us to go left, so first right. Should be, hacking stuff, money. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop here. Because this here is now actually the, well, it's the ending point for this level. In the normal version, the next level would already be in Singapore, the Omega Ranch. But because this is director's cut version and there's the Missing Link DLC, what is going to happen is that once we activate the bomb, the game will basically shift us to the Missing Link section of the game. And so I think this is a good place to stop for now. Then when we come back, well, we shall enter I really do believe it's probably one of the best features of the director's cut version, which is the Missing Link deal. I mean, I really like that DLC. Some people don't. Some people, they really dislike the way it basically forces you to kind of do a factory reset on your Jensen, so you start off basically with level 1. But the thing is, you know, it's not going to be permanent. You will get all your stuff back eventually. You will get all your Praxis kits back. So in that regard, it's not such a big deal. And at the same time, I really like that kind of like, at least, I don't know, I like that. I like it that all of a sudden I have to start from level 1 and sort of like almost like rebuilding your character from the start. And also because it's a unique kind of challenge. It gives a unique kind of challenge to the game as well. It really reminds me of the first Deus Ex game when there's a level at one point In the first Deus Ex game, your character JC gets caught, thrown into jail, and then you have to escape. And it's almost the same because all your stuff gets taken away from you. And then, of course, you can still reclaim all your stuff, but, you know, at least for the time being, it will make things more challenging for you. And it kind of reminds me of that. Okay, so that's enough for now. This has been Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. I am Simo Ex Machina, signing off, saying goodbye. See you next time.